So, for all of y'all that don't know me, my name is Melissa Hughes. I'm the founder of Live Rich, Spread Wealth. For the best advice and techniques to run a successful, purpose-driven coaching and consulting business, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and press the notification bell so you can get notified every week when I post a new video. Today, I want to share with you the importance of a humanity message and why you need one that sticks, like that really resonates with the people that you are here to serve. So if you feel like you want to stand out from the crowd, you need to speak from your soul because you have a powerful message to share, or you're ready to create profits for your business and attract abundance, you are ready to commit and serious about getting to the next step. If these are the things that you feel, then you want to be leaned into this conversation. It's all about having a humanity conversation, having humanity conversations, and most importantly, having a humanity message. So what we're going to go over today is, why do you need a humanity message? What can happen when you have a humanity message and when you don't? And how to get started with your humanity message, and how can I help you? And I'm looking for that text. All right. So with that said, this is what you can expect at the end of this masterclass. You'll know what in the world is a humanity message, why you need one, and how it will impact your business and actually your life. This is something that crosses both sides. All right, so let's get started. So what's a humanity message? I want to share that with you. A humanity message is really important because at the end of the day, that's how we're connected. That we're all human, we all have souls. And when you have a message that resonates with the people that you're here to serve, it is powerful, it is long lasting. And I really want to encourage you to really understand that we all have problems. We've all been a result of the human condition, and we all have solutions. We are all as giants capable of being the solution to someone's problem. So it's really important that you are intimate with the people that you're there to serve. Like, you really hear them and you understand them and you understand what they're going through so that you could provide a solution that is right on target for them, and they get that. And so one of the questions that I want you to be able to answer for yourself is, where is your tribe? Like, what are they? What are they up to? What are they going through? Right? And when you're having a humanity conversation, you need to have that. When you have a phenomenal, impactful humanity message, you want to be right on point and on target when it comes to that. Now, the other thing is, humanity message is a universal language. So based on who you're looking to serve, you better be able to speak that commonality, that common language, no matter what. And I'll tell you, I've been on a world tour, and even for countries where I don't even speak the language, because it was a universal message and a humanity conversation, a humanity message, it was well received no matter where I went. And I was able to connect with everyone that I met when I was sharing the importance of soul to soul, or live rich, spread wealth, and things of that nature. So at the end of the day, you want to be able to connect on a soulful perspective, that really cuts through the chase, cuts through all the nonsense, and is really able to hook in the people that you're looking to serve. Because if you can't hook into them, then there's no opportunity to serve and create transformations in their life. The other thing about a humanity message that is impactful is that humanity messages speak to what is being said and what is not being said. It speaks to the light and it speaks to the dark, right? It speaks to what people are going through when it comes to having a problem. It doesn't stay superficial. It actually is able to get to the depth of this, in the heart of the situation, in a way that's powerful, potent, and impactful. And when you have a humanity message that resonates with your tribe, then they will know it from the get-go. They really will, because it's an authentic conversation. And you really can't, flippantly make your way through a humanity message, all right? Because what really connects us, we'll know when you resonate with us. You'll know if I resonate with you. If I'm here talking some nonsense or being so superficial, then you're not going to you're like, okay, does she really know what's going on or not? You know what I mean? But if you can speak to what's going on in the lives of the people that you're to serve, and you know what it is that they're experiencing that's causing their suffering, that's causing their problem, and you can nail that head on, then that's the humanity message that you want to stand in your power around, because it is our responsibility to shine a light on this world. Your unique light. It doesn't look like anybody else's, and that's what's so juicy about it. That you have your own message, your own experiences, your own training, that when you are divinely designed to serve people, then you stand in that message and you will attract your tribe to you. You will attract your community that you're destined to serve to you. And they'll know that it's an authentic conversation. Also, you're not afraid, because when you're looking to be a stand for others and be that solution, you can't be afraid to speak to what's really going on, the heart of the matter. And you got to be able to speak to what the positives are and the negatives are, because you're a leader in that conversation. You're taking a stand for humanity based on the solution you're bringing to the world. And you are like a PhD in that arena. You have traditionally, when you're a giant, you've already gone through the experience yourself. You did the hard work. You did what it took for you to get to the other side. And you just don't forget that there's other people that can benefit from what you've learned from your journeys and your travel. So you know inside out what you're talking about. When I tell my clients, hey, I didn't read this from a book, it's because what I'm teaching and what I'm sharing is because I intimately know not only the benefit of overcoming it, but the hardship of being in it, right? And I can share with them not only the steps, but also the mindset or the things that might pop up that might not serve them in the journey. And that is having a humanity conversation, because we're all part of this human condition. That is some terrain that is like, smooth terrain and rough terrain. And you got to be able to speak to both. And in order to have a humanity message that is impactful and powerful, you want to make sure that it's steeped in integrity. It doesn't make sense for you to tell other people's stories when you have your own. It doesn't make sense to be second best because you're copying somebody's message. It is so much better to stand in your message, the one that you have authority over, that really is able to connect to humanity, because it is pure, it is authentic, and it's full of integrity. All right. When your message is high integrity, it is what it is. Okay. It doesn't matter what your story is. It doesn't matter, the highs and lows of it. It is what it is. And you get to uniquely stand in that, and no one can stand in it the way that you can. So you want to always make sure when you have a humanity conversation and when you have a humanity message, that it is something that you can fully stand in the light of that. All right. Because humanity conversations and a humanity message that is divinely yours, no one can test, no one can compete with you. All you have is the responsibility to hone it and hone it and hone it and hone it. And I promise you, you can go anywhere in the world and your message will resonate with the people that you're here to serve. Also, humanity conversation is timeless, because we are human. We're part of this human race. And I don't care which part of the world you're on, you've experienced, hurt, you've experienced pain, you've experienced some challenge in your life, you've experienced a celebration, you know what that looks like. And so this is just as a result of being on this earth. There are a lot of experiences that we can totally relate to when it comes to relating to each other, because it comes with us as a human condition. So when you're able to create a conversation that is timeless, then you are building a legacy, and your humanity message will resonate far, far, far beyond what you think is even possible. And believe me, you are enough. You're actually plenty. It takes a lot of courage to lean into your personal humanity message. And when you do that, though, as a result of you doing the work, you're able to free others, because you have a powerful story to tell, because you're connecting to people like nobody's business, and they get it. Whether you have 5 minutes or you have 90 minutes, they will remember you. They really will, because you're standing in your humanity message. All right. And just to let you know, it's important to have one, because then you don't sink in the background. You don't sound like everybody else. When you're able to bring your story to this table, when you're able to bring your experiences, you stand out from the crowd and you speak a universal language. And let me give you an example. Nadia, she just won $15,000 from the Essence and Target. They had an entrepreneur summit and they had a pitch fest, right? And so she has a company called pillowsheets.com. And, she got up there and she had nothing but a humanity message. And in her company, she actually has this product that she says, it was redefining sleeping like a baby. Redefining sleeping like a baby. Well, I don't care where you are in this world, you pretty much know what a baby is, right? Even if you're not even human, you know what a baby is. And she's saying her product is redefining what sleeping like a baby is. And she says putting sleepless nights to rest. Putting sleepless nights to rest is also a humanity message, because people know sleepless nights, right, to rest, right? So because of her product, pillowsheets.com, you can see it for yourself. She is able to have more than a product. She's looking to disrupt the industry with her product. And when you see it, you'll understand. But guess what? They had like 3 minutes. And she was able to rock it out because she had her humanity message tight and right. And whether it was the judges, whether it was the crowd, she didn't know anybody there, but she came there with her humanity message. And she has a product in her company, but it was so much bigger. It's like it allows your services, your products, to rise up above the fold of everyone else when you're able to have a humanity message that resonates. So she was also able to communicate the true value of her business because she had a humanity message. Okay. So are you standing out or are you fading into the background when it comes to your business? Have you even considered that you might need to hone your message as it pertains to how you make a difference in the world? What is the solution that you uniquely provide to the marketplace? And it's not about the service. It's not only about the product. It's about you and how you tie the two, because your story is going to be different from the other person's story. You might be attracting a whole totally different tribe, even though you might have the same product as somebody else. So humanity message just knocks it all out the park. And to speak from your soul and be authentic, that is what really supports a humanity conversation and also a humanity message. So I'll give you an example. Sharon, she's such a huge soul, a trailblazer, a giant. And by the way, I wouldn't give you any examples that don't represent giants in this world, because that's all I serve. So she was able to fully accept who she was, right? And she was able to speak to the soul of the matter. When you have a humanity message, it cuts through all that nonsense, noise. It gets to the heart of the matter. And when she was able to do that, she was able to bring in money in her business authentically, being herself, with all of who she has to offer, with ease and grace. And so that's a beautiful thing about having a humanity message, because it doesn't require you to be anyone other than yourself. And I hope that sounds good to you, because that's all we really need in this world, is when you're able to just be authentically yourself, accept yourself, and take a stand for others in the way that you can with the solutions you offer, then we're all better off as a result of it. I hope y'all are hearing me, you giants. So, are you speaking from your soul in your message? Can you tell that it is impacting, when you speak, in the way that it lands is exactly and precisely what your intentions were? Are you getting that response when it comes to your business? When you step into the room and you're given an opportunity, when you get on a Facebook Live, when you are on a stage, Facebook Live, heart to heart, sitting with someone, is your message resonating with them because it's connecting on a soulful level? Are you hosting authentic and impactful driven conversations with your clients? Even before they become your clients, are you standing in a humanity conversation? When you're in humanity conversations with yourself and with your clients, there's such a level of consistency. It actually is also something that really supports your branding, because it's consistent. And when they can count on you to speak about the things that you are placed on this earth to serve and to solve, then that allows you to have long-lasting impacts. So you also want to have a humanity message that's impactful because it totally creates profit for your business, like hands down, undisputably, for sure. And so if you look at Robin, Angela, Maria, Dietra, when they're able to step into their message, their humanity conversations, then other people are freed as a result because they're really taking the ownership of being that messenger, being able to be courageous enough to really speak to the hearts of what's going on when people are challenged with the challenges that they have. And, we are all human. So what I'm really saying is there's some things that we're phenomenal at, and there's some things that we're not so great at. And then sometimes it's not about that. It's about you might have encountered a situation or a circumstance that really has you struggling in life. And if a giant can be there for you and the giant says, hey, this is what I specialize in, this is who I am, and I am here to support you specifically on that, and the message resonates like none other, then guess what? I'm going to choose that giant. I'm going to choose a giant. Would you choose that giant that can articulate that in such a great way, a heartfelt way? And when I say articulate, I don't mean perfection. I mean connection. And I hope that makes sense to you, giants. So a humanity message brings abundance, it brings profit, and it brings impact. And so are you maximizing your profit? Are you attracting abundance in your life, leaning into having a humanity conversation, having a humanity message that's impactful and powerful and authentically yours? When you don't have a humanity conversation or humanity message, your gifts are hidden and your voice is unheard. You're not fully expressed. You really aren't. I gave you the list of what it looks like to have a humanity message. And if you're not able to do those things, it's going to fall short. All right. And you'll feel trapped into your circumstance and overwhelmed by status quo, because that's where you'll be. You'll be with status quo. You won't be the giant rising above status quo and being all that you can be because you haven't locked in your message. And you're going to fade in the background instead of shining and sharing your gifts, because there is a lot of want out there, right? And there's also a lot of people that might be actually very eloquent, very, graceful with their speech, but they might not be full of integrity, and they might not be talking about something that they genuinely know something about. So when you're not able to show people that you genuinely are the one, you are the answer to the problems that they're experiencing, then you're just going, you'll fall in the background. You're going to fade away. And you're missing out on having a powerful impact and massive profits. You see, the giants that I serve, they are the real deal. And they are looking to make tremendous difference in the world. And that sounds great. But the things that a giant has to go through to get to the point where they are standing in their humanity message powerfully strong, solid, grounded, it's a lot. But the thing about that is they do the work. They do the work. They're steadfast. Their bounce back is strong. They get fully supported. And they're out there serving people in the world. And as a result of their heart, their integrity, and their message, and their skills, they are able to then benefit from the profits that provides. Because they are looking to make a powerful impact. And to do that, you got to go through the work, and your life is never in vain. So without a humanity message, you might feel stuck and you start doubting yourself. You start doubting yourself like, oh, should I really be doing this? I mean, I get this intuition. I get this fire in my belly. I get this message all the time from myself that I need to be serving people in this way. And yet I don't even know. When I talked to somebody, they couldn't tell me if they wanted to work with me or not. And it was frustrating. You might not have found your humanity message yet. Or you might feel confused and hopeless because you haven't done the work that you need to do to fully accept yourself, understand what is that unique strain that is you, and how that uniqueness of yours really makes the difference and is the answer to your tribe. You're exactly what they've been praying for. And if they don't hear you, they don't see you, you're nowhere on the scene. And when you're on the scene, it's not really cultivated, then both of you miss an opportunity and everybody loses. And also you just straight out missing out on an abundant life that is really waiting for you. When you are out there and you are standing in your humanity message, it attracts a lot. And when you're used to humanity conversations, your life as a person gets better because you're able to connect to everyone, the people that you love, the people that you know, and even the people that you don't know. So it really frees you when you can get so connected to what you are all about and what is this purpose that you have and what's the solution that you provide. So like I was saying, when you have a humanity message, your inner giant is awake. You're free to be yourself and deeply connect with others. Your message resonates with the right people. Abundance flows with grace and ease because you're fully expressed now. You're in your rhythm. You're in your lane. And you are confident and your brilliance shines. There's nothing like it, and I want it for everyone. However, I do take a stand for the giants because I know that when you're fully equipped and you're out there, the world is so much better and you can handle it and you can navigate through the terrain and you can support the other people that are looking to grow in their giantness as well to do the same. And you have limitless opportunities. There's a lot of people in this world. There's no reason for a giant to be broke. Absolutely not. Because there are millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of people all over the world. When you're able to meet the need of something that is a human condition, look, you should be honing into what that is and embracing all of who you are and loving on the people that you're uniquely designed to serve, and the profits will do come. And you connect with other like-minded giants that are also powerful. And you're not there by yourself. So the journey is not meant for you to be a lone wolf. The journey is meant for you to see and meet your tribe and know that as you are serving the world with your uniqueness and your skills and your passion and your abilities, and you're taking care of your tribe, then you're going to meet others doing the same thing. And y'all will see each other and recognize each other and encourage each other because that's what giants do. So which one do you fit in and what needs to change? Having a humanity message opens limitless opportunities. It has opened it even for me, okay? I am a founder of a movement, Live Rich, Spread Wealth. I've been on a world tour. So like I'm saying, this humanity message is a real thing, okay? Whether I was in Tokyo, Bali, whether I was in Dubai, Miami, Costa Rica, it doesn't really matter, the Ukraine, places where I might not even spoken the language, I was able to connect to people. So when I have been around the world, I can say this for sure, that you have a humanity conversation, giants, and you need to cultivate that because the opportunities to serve people are limitless and the opportunities to be open to receiving that abundance is also limitless. But it does take work. My team is global. So my team, they're from different countries. They're from the United States and they're also from different countries. And when you are able to have humanity conversations, it doesn't matter which person on my team I'm connecting with, we are all connected. We share commonalities. We're taking a stand for the success of my clients, which are now their clients, because they're just as impassioned to see people succeed and thrive as I am. And it works out really great. But it doesn't matter that we are physically in different countries because our humanity conversations keeps us connected and close. That makes any sense. And the clients that I have are all over the world, and I am so happy and so loving that. My life is richer because of who I get to serve. And, because it's a humanity conversation and people are there to serve people in the humanity conditions of the world, then they're able to, it doesn't matter if they're in Trinidad and Tobago. It doesn't matter if they're in the UK. It doesn't matter if they're in New Zealand. It really doesn't matter because what they have going on as a giant that's done the work and they have that humanity message, they attract the perfect clients to them. I've had global retreats. I have phenomenal clients that have been with me to Bali, recently Bali, the year before that's Jamaica, all different places. And we're going to Dubai this year. So as a result of having a humanity message that's impactful, it has allowed me to meet amazing people along the way. People that I would take a stand for over and over and over and over, no problem, hands down, because I have been able to do the work and then I see how it's all connected. as a giant, you don't always see what's all connected. But I told y'all about the last time we spoke about listening and following your intuition, because you don't always see everything. That's another part of being human. But you can trust yourself and you can lean in and understand that when you work for the boss of all bosses, you will get little, when you're on a path and they have the breadcrumbs, that you follow. As a result of me following these amazing breadcrumbs, I have been able to meet some phenomenal people. And I want that for you. Having a business where you get to choose who your clients are is a very huge blessing. When you don't have to worry about, I don't really like them, but, I need the money. Like, that's not freedom in your own business. It's not freedom in your life. And so I'm having this conversation because humanity messages, and having that for yourself, that creates your freedom. And you get to be freedom for someone else too. So we all win. So I'm an author of 3 books, and one is a best-selling book. Soul to Soul, How to Identify Your Soul Purpose and Monetize It. That's the humanity conversation. And I've had at least 6 figures in my business for over 20 years. So the money is not the draw. Making an impact in people's lives, that takes conversations and takes being able to connect with folks and really be able to be articulate to how I can make a difference with them and what exactly is the solution that I have, that I bring to the world. I'm not everything to everybody. I tell people that all the time, and it's okay. But as a result of doing that, then you will be profitable in your business, and you'll be in alignment, and you'll be in integrity, and you'll be carrying out your soul purpose and your divine assignment. And it doesn't get any better than that. So, like I said, it doesn't matter. When you have a humanity message, it really doesn't matter what country you're in, because you are speaking to something that really resonates with a human being. And it really shows that you're able to connect to them on that level, that you can sit on the same side of the table with them. If more people were focused on having humanity conversations and having powerful humanity messages, we would be a better place. We would be a better place. And having a community of giants that I serve, I would want nothing else. I wouldn't change a thing. And I mention this because I want this for you. It's not easy being a giant, okay? So you might as well just step into it, do the work, and be that light that you are. So do you want abundance and limitless opportunities in your life? That is the question. And how do you get started with your humanity message? First, you want to awaken your inner giant. You want to be able to choose powerfully for yourself. You get to choose. Like, everything I'm sharing is because I hope that you'll be reminded as to what's going on. Like, that inner voice, listen to it. All your life experiences, celebrate everything. Be in gratitude. It's going to serve you as you serve others. You want to totally find your unique fingerprint and celebrate it. And you want to craft a powerful humanity message so that no matter where you go and what you're up to, people will remember you. And if it is something that they know that they need, they won't even question wanting to work with you and your company. And as a giant, I want you to hear what I'm saying. The world needs you. The world needs the best version of you. The best version of you not only is an amazing way to serve others in your business, it's also a phenomenal way to understand what's available to you in your life. And being able to serve giants for the last 20 years, it has been phenomenal. When a giant is well equipped to do what you're to do, there's no stopping you. You're literally unstoppable. Okay? And that's what I want. Well, yes. So I want to encourage you. Remember whose you are. Do the work because we need you. And you're not alone. So don't let anything in your life ever be in vain, because you are designed the way you are for a reason. And when you're able to serve people in a phenomenal way and get out of your way to receive the abundance that provides, then we all win. So take care. Thank you so much for being here today, and bye for now.